Good morning. Happy January 2nd, 2022. It's been a while since I've been on, but I just felt the need to get us all back together starting a new year and see how this year unfolds. We have some new challenges and changes coming down the pike, but hopefully this year will bring all of us good health and happiness, energy, flexibility, and peace in our heart and in our minds. So I thought we would start 2022 off with a little bit of yoga. Okay, I know we have lots of videos up on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, but sometimes it's just nice to get together with friends, whether we can see them or not, and practice bringing breath and body together, breath and movement together, and just taking some time to take care of ourselves, take care of our families, our friends, and our community. So, welcome. I'm glad you're all here, and let's get started. So, coming into your yoga seat, hands gently in your lap, sitting nice and tall, relax your shoulders. Let's actually start with a nice shoulder roll, bringing the shoulders up to our ears and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And as the shoulders come around to the back body, squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax your shoulders down the back. And let's reverse direction on that shoulder roll. So bringing your shoulder blades together at the bottom of the circle, you might feel a little arch in your upper spine. Bring your shoulders all the way up the back to your ears. Squeeze, squeeze here. And as your shoulders round the top of the circle, stretch between your shoulder blades and relax your shoulders down the front. And sitting nice and tall, let's close our eyes. Bring our attention inward, quiet our minds, and bring breath and body together. Bringing the breath in nice and slow and deep through your nose. Releasing through your nose. Just noticing where the breath originally goes in your body. Does it go up into your chest? Does it go farther down? Just let your breath relax into your body. Eventually coming in nice and deep, letting your belly rise on the inhale and soften and relax on the exhale. Now let's add some gentle movement to the breath, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder and following the rhythm of your breath, inhaling back to center and exhaling to the other side. And let's do this one more time to each side. And as your head comes back to that nice tall center space, then gently turn your head to the right, like you're looking over your shoulder, backing your car out of a parking space. Following the rhythm of your breath, inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. And let's do this one more time to each side. And as your head comes back to that nice tall center space, then we're going to do 2 shoulder rolls back and 2 shoulder rolls forward. So we're going to work nice and slow, bringing our shoulders forward, stretching between the shoulder blades. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Just notice where you feel the stretch. We've just been through a couple of busy holiday weeks. Release any tension here. Squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. And as your shoulder comes around to the back body, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel a nice little stretch in your chest and relax your shoulders down the back body. And let's do that again to the back, bringing your shoulders forward. So stretch between your shoulder blades. Really actively feel that nice stretch. Breathe your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze, squeeze here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And as your shoulder comes around to the back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And relax your shoulders down the back. And let's take a moment here to really actively stretch our fingertips toward the floor. So as you do so, just notice where you feel the stretch in your body. For me, I feel it right at the top of my shoulders, the base of my neck, across the chest and upper back, just a little bit. Stretch and breathe here. And then release that stretch, relax it. Place your hands back in your lap and let's reverse direction on our shoulder rolls. So bring your shoulder blades together at the bottom of the circle. Again, you might feel a little arch in your upper spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and bring your shoulders all the way up the back body. All the way up, back, back, back. Yeah. Squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze, squeeze here. And as your shoulders round the top of your circle, stretch between your shoulder blades. Nice slow conscious movement here. Relax your shoulders down the front. And one more time in this forward direction. So bringing your shoulder blades together at the bottom of the circle. Squeeze, squeeze here. Bring your shoulders all the way up the back body to your ears and squeeze. You might hear some crunching as your shoulders come around to the front. And as they do, stretch between your shoulder blades and relax your shoulders down the front body. And one more time, stretch your fingertips toward the floor. Make sure that you're sitting nice and tall. Your shoulders are nice and, relaxed to the back a little bit. Stretch, stretch, stretch here. Breathe. And then release that stretch and place your left hand in your lap. Let's bring the right arm up and over, waking up the sides and the core of the body. Bring it back. And then let's take it across the chest with a little twist here. And bring it back. And up and over. And back. And across the chest. And back. And up and over. And back. And across the chest. And back. Two more like this. So up and over. And back. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. And across the chest. And back. Last one on this side. Up and over. And back. And across the chest. And back. And then place your right hand in your lap. Let's take a nice breath, resting breath right here. And then let's relax the left arm down. Let's bring the left arm up and over and back. And across the chest with a twist and back. And up and over and back. And across the chest. And back, and up and over, and back, and across the chest, and back. Two more like this. So up and over, and back, and across the chest and back. Last one here, up and over and back and across the chest and back. And then let's place our left hand in our lap, sitting nice and tall. Let's take another nice big breath here. Now let's move over I'm going to move over to the right side of my chair. And I'm just going to relax my right leg. So the knee is bent, it's facing toward the floor. My left leg is my foundation leg. Try to relax your right hip. We're going to stretch our fingertips down, out, all the way up, coming into warrior one from the chair. Let's breathe here. And then relax your arms down and release your leg. And let's move through center and go to the other side. So now your right leg is your foundation leg. Your left leg is going to get that nice little stretch. Relax your arms down. Stretch toward the floor. Keep your breathing nice and deep. Stretch down, out, all the way up to the ceiling, to the sky, warrior one from the chair. And then relaxing your arms down, nice and slow. Release your left leg and come back to the center of your chair. With your hands in your lap, let's roll our shoulders up to our ears and squeeze. As our shoulders come around to the back, squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax your shoulders down the back body. And let's reverse direction here. So bring your shoulder blades together at the bottom of the circle and bring your shoulders all the way up the back body to your ears. Squeeze, squeeze here. And as your shoulders round the top of the circle, round your upper back, stretch between your shoulder blades and relax your shoulders down the front. And let's take a nice breath here. Now moving into a nice spinal twist. Let's bring our right hand over to the outside of the left leg. The left arm is on the back of the chair. Sitting nice and tall, take a nice deep breath here in center. And as you release the breath, turn and look over your left shoulder. And let's breathe here. On your next inhale, breathe yourself back to center. And then place your left hand on the outside of the right thigh. The right arm comes to the back of the chair. Nice tall back, nice deep breath here. And as you release the breath, turn and look over your right shoulder. On your next inhale, breathe yourself right back to that nice tall center space. And let's take a nice transition breath right here. And let's take a moment to greet the day. So relax your arms down by your sides. Let's inhale up and exhale down. Let's inhale up the front, stretching toward the sky. Stretch, stretch here. Now arch your back just a little bit. Open your heart to this new day. And then breathe yourself up to that nice tall center space. Breathe here. And then let's twist to the right and open our arms to this new day. And then on your next inhale, breathe yourself up into center. Stretch, stretch here, and let's twist to the left, opening our arms to this new day. And then on your next inhale, breathe yourself all the way up. Stretch, stretch, nice and tall. Stretch here. On your next inhale, stretch up a little bit farther. And then as you release, dive all the way down, bringing your hands to hold your ankles or your shins, coming into happy baby pose. And let's breathe here in happy baby. And you can visualize a cute little baby on their backs, holding their ankles up, laughing. You can be that baby. Breathe here in happy baby. Now releasing happy baby and bringing your arms back to hug your sides. Rest the backs of your hands on the back of your chair, coming into modified child's pose. Keeping your back nice and long. Try to keep your back, neck, and head in a nice alignment, not dropping your head. See if you can stretch your spine just a bit as you breathe. Now releasing child's pose, bringing your forearms to the top of your thighs. On your next inhale, let your chest pull you up. As you inhale, coming into Sphinx pose. You might feel a little stretch in your shoulders, your chest. Breathe here in Sphinx pose. And then release back down, coming into that nice flat back table pose from your chair. And let's take a nice breath here. Now let your left hand slide down your left leg and anchor there. And bring your right arm up for a forward fold with a twist. And let's breathe here. And then relaxing your right arm down, anchoring it to your right leg. Bring your left arm up, forward fold with a twist. Now relaxing your left arm down and bringing your arms together to hang loosely from your shoulders in a modified ragdoll pose from your chair. So just let your arms hang loosely. You can do some little circles. And always go both ways, go the other way. And then come to stillness and stretch your arms straight out in front of you. See if you can feel your spine lengthen just a little bit. Engage your core, breathe here. And let your core bring you all the way up to that nice tall center seat. Stretch here. And then relax your arms down the sides. And holding on to your chair, stretch your legs out forward. Flex your feet up. Your hands in your lap. Coming into modified staff pose. This is a nice resting pose. If you ever do get on the floor, you can sit with your back against the wall and just sit here and breathe, keeping your feet flexed up. Now we're going to move into a nice forward fold from our chair. So staying in staff pose here. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you release the breath, just let your hands slide down the front of your legs, coming into that nice forward fold from the chair. And just breathe into the stretch where you feel it in your body. Now engage your core and let your core bring you all the way up to a nice tall center seat. Let's take a nice breath here. And holding on to your chair, take a nice wide seat. Don't fall off your chair. And make sure that your feet are feeling very secure on the floor if you're on a rug or whatever. I'm using a yoga mat so that my feet don't slip. Sitting nice and tall, let's take a nice transition breath right here. Making sure your shoulders are relaxed. Sometimes I feel myself with my shoulders a little bit up to my ears. Just relax your shoulders. Now relax your arms down by your sides. Let's inhale up and exhale down. We're not going to stay here yet. Let's inhale up. And exhale down. And one more like this. Inhale up. And exhale down. And this time, place your hands on your shins, keeping your back nice and long. Relax your shoulders. See if you can feel your spine lengthen just a little bit. And just notice if this wide leg forward fold feels a little bit differently than the forward fold we did from staff pose. Let's breathe here. Now take your right hand and place it on the left shin, leaning into the stretch on the left side. And breathe. Now taking the right hand, place it back on the right shin and stretch into center one more time. Now take your right hand, or left hand rather, place it on the right shin and lean into the stretch. Now let's take the left hand, place it back onto the left shin. One more time, lean into center. And just notice how the stretch feels. Now we're going to change our posture just a little bit by stretching our arms straight out in front of us. Keeping your core engaged, stretch, stretch here. Notice if the stretch changes. The stretch that you've been working with, does it change? Breathe into the stretch. Engage your core and let your core bring you all the way up. Nice tall center here. Relax your arms down by your sides. Let's walk our feet back to center, bending our knees, sitting nice and tall. We're going to close today with the 8 actions of Chi. So let's take a few moments right here, okay, to place our hand on our heart. You might feel your heart beating. You might feel your breath coming in and out. Just feel very grounded and at home in your body. One more nice deep breath here. And then relaxing your arms down by your sides. Let's work today with the energy of hope in a wonderful 2022 for all of us. Health, happiness, love, flexibility, compassion, gratitude. Let's bring it all together. So let's gather the energy. and raise it up. And let's expand the energy. Make it huge. And then let's contract the energy. Really bring it together. And then let the energy flow into all the cells of your body, and then let it flow out. And then let it relax. And let it disperse. We're going to take this energy with us into 2022. Gather and raise up. And expand the energy. And then let's bring it together, consolidate it. Let's breathe it in. And breathe it out. Sharing your good energy as a form of love. And relax it down. And let it disperse. One more time. Gather your energy and raise it up. Expand the energy. And then consolidate it. Bring it together. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. And let it relax. And disperse. And bringing your hands together in prayer pose at your heart center. Let's take 2 nice deep breaths here. And thank you for joining me this Sunday, January 2nd. Happy New Year. I hope you all had wonderful holidays, however you spent them. And I wish you all much good health, much happiness, and a lot of fun. So don't forget to smile. Namaste.